I'm here with Tom Mackinnon, the Chief Sports Reporter at UWS, to ask him about Liam Smith's inclusion in the Scotland U21 squad. So Tom, obviously how big a boost will this be for United?
Yeah, massive. They've not had many players in the Scotland U21 squad. Alan Forrest has sort of dabbled in and out in the last few years. He's obviously too old now. This is Liam Smith's last chance. He's 22. This will be his last campaign for the Euros in the next summer. Scotland got quite a good chance of getting through. But obviously Liam Smith, age 22, last chance.
And also they're a club who are sort of famed for bringing through youth players. There's a lot of low-league teams in Scotland that are. How big a boost will this be for them?
Well, yeah, it's massive, given that they run their academy slightly differently to every other team in the league pyramid. It's separate, two separate entities. They've got the club itself and the Ayr United Football Academy. Whilst there is a tight-knit link, it's not one organisation like you would see everywhere else. So for instance, it's not as clear a pathway as you would find elsewhere, and they're privately run, which is very impressive given the lack of funding in the Scottish lower leagues.
And obviously United have had a bit of a almost surprisingly good start to the season. You can say having players in the under-21 squad and things, yeah, this can only be good for their confidence going forward.
Yeah, it could be massive, especially after they'd started, as you said, started really well. Apart from that demoralising defeat to a Stephen Dobbie-inspired being in the South, 5-0 down. Liam Smith getting hooked at half-time, not starting his particular career at Ayr United very well, but was incredibly impressive last season, both on the right side and the left side of the defence, where he's equally capable. He got in the Team of the Season championship last year, which is impressive for someone who had only previously done loan spells, and now this is his first permanent club away from Tynecastle and Hearts.
Well, yeah, so do you think that he can push forward and really cement? Obviously he's been a bit in and out of the team, so do you think he can really cement his place in the team now?
Yeah, I think it'll be a big case of getting past the stalwart that is Andy Geoghegan. He's been there for in his at least his second spell now. He's been there for years, but he's more of a natural midfielder. So you think if they can get a player who Scotland see them as good enough for the first for the under-21s, you'd imagine soon enough he'll take charge of that place at right back, or even at left back if need be. Another youngster, Daniel Harvey, on the left hand side as well. So it's quite good for Ayr going forward, having youngsters like that who are clearly highly thought of in the Scotland system. So players like that, coupled with Shankland up front, who's scoring goals for fun, maybe not quite as much as Dobbie and Queen of the South, but he's on fire himself. Maybe he's gone slightly under the radar because of Dobbie's apparent goals.
Well, thanks very much, Tom. Back to you in the studio.